Hello guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to install an Nvidia graphics driver when it fails to install on your PC. Now I have an Alienware M15X with 970M 6GB. So what happens is when I try to install a newly downloaded graphics driver, it fails to install and it's unable to install on my Alienware M15X. So here is the driver I have downloaded already. So let me just show you what happens. I'll just double click on the driver and it's going to extract on the C drive and Nvidia folder. So let it extract. So this Alienware M15X was originally came with a GTX 460M. So later I upgraded this to Nvidia 970M 6GB. I didn't went to buy a new laptop because this laptop is just fantastic. You can upgrade the processor, you can upgrade the graphics card, RAM, hard disks, Wi-Fi cards. So still it's really good. Okay, so it has extracted. So it's going to now begin the installation of the driver. Here it goes. Here it comes. It's checking. It's checking the hardware compatibility. Still going on. So now you can see that the driver is unable to install. So what are we going to do now to install this? So let me show you what exactly you have to do. Now this driver is the latest driver at the time when I downloaded this driver. So I'm just going to show you what you're going to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to extract this driver on your desktop. Okay, use your unzip software to unzip the driver on the desktop, like I have already did, as you can see. And before that, we're going to check some details on our laptop. Okay, so what we're going to do is just give me a moment. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into Device Manager and you have to open your graphics card, go to the Properties and the Details tab, choose Hardware ID. So this is what we need. The second line is going to be the important one. Take a notepad out and take the numbers as I am writing down. We're going to play with the subsys and the 13D8, the series of our hardware ID. So let's note it down. Okay, so close this and we're going to be using these INF files here. Okay, just open it and choose 13D8. Now this is the hardware ID of your graphics card. So let us search in this file if that is available. Put in Control F, enter it, press down and click Find Now. As you can see that it is available here. So suppose if it is not available here, you're going to close this file and you're going to do the same thing in the next file. Okay, so like here you have all the files, so you're going to do exactly what I'm doing if you are unable to find your hardware ID in this file. So what we're going to do now is copy this file, copy this line, okay, press enter, make some space between the line, paste this line again, and now we're going to start modifying the file. So what we're going to do is 13D8 is already there, so what we're going to do is modify the rest. And at the end we have to enter full subsys of our hardware ID. Okay, now once it is done, copy this line. Okay, so now we are in a one particular section. Okay, so you're going to copy this line, keep 13D8 in your find and press find next. So you're going to see there's going to jump in some other section. If it jumps in some other section like 11 and you are currently updating 10, then you should be updating 11 also. So as you can see, I'm jumping around. Okay, so now it has come to a different section. Here it's a different format. So what you're going to do is copy this line, press Ctrl C, make a space between the line and start modifying the line. There you go. 0282. That's it. Okay, so as you can see, the rest are same, so we don't have to do anything here. You just close it and remember to save the file. That's it. And now we're going to try again installing the driver. So remember, run the setup of your extracted file, not the driver that you had downloaded. Okay, you don't have to run this driver, you have to run the folder extracted from this driver. Okay, so now we're going to double click on the start setup.exe. And it's going to begin the driver installation. So let's see if that installs it. Okay, so it has starting to check the hardware compatibility. So now you can see that it has taken the driver, but it has still not started installing the driver. So here you have two options. One is you can install the graphics driver with GeForce Experience, or you can choose just the graphics driver. So I already have the GeForce Experience installed, so I'll just choose the driver and start beginning the installation of the driver. So now it will begin to install the driver. Okay, so it has now started to install. Okay, it's installing. Okay, let it go through. Still going on. Still trying to install. Come on, come on. It may take some time. Still going on. So now you can see that the driver installation has failed. Now why this has happened? Because the driver signature of Windows is enabled. So when you modify this file, you have to turn off the driver signature in the Windows 10 operating system. Okay, so let me tell you what exactly you have to do in order to disable the driver signature in Windows 10. Okay, so in order to do that, you have to restart your PC. Now when you restart your PC, you have to press Shift and click Restart. Okay, or else it will not do. Okay, now when you press Restart with Shift, it's going to open up the boot options for you. Okay, so here goes. Press down Shift, press Restart. It's going to restart. Okay, so now here you have to choose troubleshoot. Okay, choose advanced option and startup settings. Now here you have to simply press restart. So PC is now restarting. Okay, here it comes. Okay, so now here you have to simply press the number against disable driver signature enforcement. I have 7, so I press F7 and let PC restart. Okay, so now I'm on the desktop again. So we're gonna begin the driver installation once again. We open the folder, start setup.exe once again, press yes. Okay, so now you can see it is starting to install the driver. Okay, again, as your choice, I choose only driver installation. I choose Express and let the driver install. Okay, so now it's starting to install. Okay, so it's going on. Still installing the driver. Still going on. Is it moving or it is freezed? No, it's moving. Okay. It's installing. Still installing. Okay, it's taking time, but should install. Come on, come on. Okay, here it comes. So here is the message when you disable the driver signature in Windows 10. So here you have to choose install the driver software anyway. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and click this. And let the install continue. So always remember, when you have modified the driver installation file, you always have to restart first, disable the driver signature, and then begin your driver installation. Okay, it's installing. It's installing. Okay, so now it has almost completed the installation, and now you can see the driver has been installed. Okay, so now we're going to check it's really installed or not. So we go to Nvidia control panel. Let it open, and here you can see that the driver installation is same as the driver file that we had modified. Now go to the system information. You can also see that it has been installed. Okay, so this is how do you install Nvidia graphics driver when it fails to install on your laptop or a desktop. Okay, so thank you for watching, and click like and subscribe.